Hey, what's going on, beautiful people, man? Good evening to you. Just get my Instagram set up on a little bit early, just so we can allow Facebook to let people know that we're here. Have an interesting conversation tonight, man. As we just talk about getting rich is easy. It's really easy. I'll be sharing with you. I'll prove it tonight. I'll prove it to you tonight. So let me get this thing going here, and then we'll get started as we hop into the night. Now I know it's a Halloween night. And a lot of people are. I want to talk about that as well, because we're out celebrating, trick or treating and all that stuff. A lot of the kids get candy that they shouldn't eat, but throw the costumes on and all that stuff. So fantastic. Good evening to you, man. Thanks so much for joining. But I figured I'd go live anyway, because the deal is you can't do what everybody else is doing and expect to live a different type of life. And so, tonight we're going to talk about what I always talk about: money. Getting out of debt, getting rich. For those that's interested, we'll find out very soon that most people are not interested in that, or they're not committed to it. There may be some interest, but they're not committed to it. And by not being committed to it, you also are saying you're not committed to leaving your children inheritance. You're not committed to, anything that comes along with being wealthy, and we'll have some discussion about that tonight, because as a community, as a race, there's a lot that must be undone to our mental state. There's a lot of reprogramming or reconditioning of the mind, transforming the mind, renewing of the mind that must take place if we're going to really make progress as a whole. Individually, people can make progress, and they do, but as a state of Black America, it's utterly ridiculous. And I say that just because I'm learning more, and I can understand why Claude Anderson is frustrated. I can understand why Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey or Martin Luther King were frustrated. I can understand it now. I can understand why Harriet Tubman was frustrated with her own people. I can understand it now. Simply because the people didn't want what was available to them. And there's a quote that says this, guys, like, why settle for good when great is available? Why settle for good when great is available? This is New Black Wall Street. Money talks, bullshit walks. It's evening, so I can be a little bit loose tonight. Man, it's time to get this on the road, man. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
New Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the New Black Wall Street. It's on the New Black Wall Street. He's your host.
All right, my beautiful people, man. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight on New Black Wall Street. Money talks, bullshit walks. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's right. The Black Billionaires Club is a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, you should study wealthy people. That's right. Grab your copy today by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. You can pick it in an ebook, a hard copy, a soft copy ebook. It's also available in French and ebook and also audiobook as well. I thought I might work on the audio for English. I might do that. Not quite sure, but that will be the next book that we read for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. So you want to pick that up. Today's episode is also sponsored by ERGJ Black Bazaar, the Afrocentric marketplace, where we specialize in Afrocentric home decor, personal care products, and then also Black art-inspired gifts. You come on over to the website, www.ergjblackbazaar.com, www.ergjblackbazaar.com, and check out our new apparel, guys. We got some new apparel. We got some hoodies up in here. This is a weekend or made to get rich hoodie. That's right. Weekends are made to get rich, and the weekend is upon us. And my question to you is, do you have a get rich weekend plan? Do you have a get rich weekend plan? Matter of fact, for our counterparts, that plan started last week as they last month, 2 months ago, as they start preparing for this day that we're broadcasting live, which is Halloween. So check out the website, pick up a t-shirt, a hoodie, anything like that. Show your support at www.ergjblackbazaar.com, www.ergjblackbazaar.com. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about how getting rich is easy, and I'm going to prove to you just how easy it is. But here's what I understand: is black folk are not interested in easy. We just for some reason we have to make it all the stuff in our head. We believe whatever we believe, and we got to make it difficult. I want to show you. I'm going to prove to you tonight just how easy it is. But most people aren't going to choose easy. They're going to choose hard, which is probably whatever it is that you're doing right now. That's probably harder than what I'm going to show you today. But then also, I want you to understand what's going on. Coolio Casino, thanks so much for joining. While you guys are connecting, go and let us know where you're connected from, what city, what state, what city, what state. Also hit that like and share button, let people know over here. We're going to see if there's a few other people who might be interested in figuring out how to get rich, figuring out how to get out of debt, figuring out how to connect with people that are not doing what everybody else is doing. What is everybody else doing right now? Think about it. Now, it's Halloween, right? That's what's going on right now, trick or treat. But the question is, who's the trick on? And who's the treat for? See, did you know in the United States that 2019 Halloween, they project $8.8 billion being spent on Halloween? And if it's being spent, then that means that somebody's collecting. And you got to ask yourself, am I on the collecting side or the spending side? See, what I'm saying is I realize it's easy to get rich if I just get on the side of collection. $8.8 billion being spent on this holiday so we can put on costumes, we can go and get candy and whatever else people do on Halloween that they don't even know why they're celebrating it other than to have a good time. But there's other people who are collecting the checks, who are getting rich because of this holiday. Now, holidays are made for two things. One, to keep people broke, and two, to keep others rich. It's just that simple. But see, those who celebrate the holidays are typically the ones who are spending the money for the holidays. And those who are open for the holidays are the ones who are collecting for the holidays. They're not celebrating. They're celebrating their bank accounts getting fat. We're celebrating some we're celebrating some holiday that we don't even know why we're celebrating it, but we get our kids involved, indoctrinated in it, and then they keep on celebrating it for years to go down the line. Somebody's getting rich and somebody's getting poor on today. $8.8 billion spent. Who's collecting it? And I'm saying to myself, I got to make sure that I put myself in position next year to sell something that people want to spend on Halloween. I mean, I need to have me some costumes. I need to have me some candy to sell. I mean, because they're going to spend the money anyway. And I say I need to be in a position to collect some of that $8.8 billion because it's going to probably be more next year. And this is what's happening. We are blind. We're damn near almost stupid. We don't know no better. And we just keep spending and keep spending. They can tell us there's a $1.73 trillion spending power. They can tell us that you spent more this year than you spent last year. And guess what we keep doing? We keep spending and we keep spending. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if we know the numbers. It don't matter if we still broke. We just don't care. We don't care. And I'm convinced at this point in time in my life that black folks simply are not interested in getting rich. They're simply not interested in getting out of debt. What they're interested in is doing what they've always done, whatever that is for each individual. But I'm talking about collectively as a whole, we are not interested. You know why? How I can say we're not interested? We won't go to the class. We won't learn what we don't know. We won't go to the workshop. We won't go to the library. We won't even look for it on the internet. Stuff that's free to us, we won't do. We're not interested in it. But in the comments below, I'd like for you to share something that you know that black folk are interested in. Because I guarantee you that our counterparts know what we're interested in. Now, Big Daddy said we're uneducated. We can't blame that anymore. We may not be educated, but we can choose to learn what we don't know. So that's not an excuse anymore because we got access. Everybody putting comments on access. We have access, right? We have access. And, you know, you might be right. You might say we don't know what we don't know, but here's the difference between you, Mr. Danny, and other people. You want to know. You know what you said? You said, hey, I'm starting a business. I got my business started. I want to know about business credit. It's just simply wanting to know. If you're in debt, you simply have to want to know how to get out of debt. You simply have to desire to not be in the position that you might be in. You have to desire not to live paycheck to paycheck. You have to desire not to be just over broke. You have to desire it. But what's something that you realize the majority of black people are interested in? Now, here's the thing. Here is the thing. All you really have to do is pay attention. All you have to do is pay attention. You know, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, or whatever it is. This gives a lot of indication. Because what happens is the things that people are interested in typically move up in timelines. Or if you're a person that creates content, you can look and see, well, nobody was interested in this and they were interested in this. For example, I said earlier today, hey, I can teach you how to turn $25 into $150. Guess how many people were interested in learning about how to turn $25 into $150? I only got 2 likes. But I also said the same day, black men should have should have something like that. Black men should have love without having to pay bills. For your bills first. Guess how many likes I got on that? About 60. So that tells me that my black people are interested in relationships, or at least talking about it, right? But the problem with that is all we do is talk about it. All we do is leave our 2 cents. We don't really work on our relationships. We work on talking about the relationships that we ain't working on. Because you would spend your time working on it, you wouldn't be talking about it. You be with your honey, you be with your man, y'all be talking to each other versus being on social media talking about it. That's why money talks and bullshit walks. But just look, when you post something, you're going to see, wow, right? Wow, they're interested in drama. They're interested in sports. Matter of fact, if I said this right here, if I said I called this, because I'm talking about money and bullshit walks, right? Not too many people interested in this. But if I said that, if I titled this, you know what I'm saying? Black men are stupid. Everybody would tune in. If I titled this, the black woman is God, everybody would tune in. These are the things that black people are interested in. And I want you to understand that everybody else knows what you're interested in. All the big marketing companies know what you're interested in. All the other ethnicities know what you're interested in. They know you're interested in chicken. That's why when the politics come in, they bring chicken. Right? That's why a black enterprise could have an article on Popeye's Chicken, which isn't even a black-owned company. Because they even know that black folk love talking about chicken. And so because everyone else knows, and it seems that black people don't even pick up on it themselves, they keep on giving you propaganda, keep on giving you media, keep on giving you the stuff that you like. You know why your community is filled with the stuff that it's filled with? Because you like it. Because you like alcohol. There's a liquor store on every corner. Because you like Waffle House. There's a Waffle House on every corner. Because you like McDonald's or fast food or food that's not healthy for you. There's a McDonald's on every corner. Now we can say we don't like it, but that's not true because we keep spending our money there. Do you think that McDonald's would be there if we didn't spend our money there? Absolutely not. We like church. That's why the church is on every corner in the black neighborhood. We don't too much like eating healthy. That's why we don't have too many healthy restaurants, because they're not going to make any money if they come into the black community. But see, we don't really understand these things. We just do stuff out of ignorance. We do stuff out of habit. We do stuff because that's what our mama and them did. It's almost like we're not going to think for ourselves in 2019. And we're going to keep falling for the same stuff. And we're going to have our children fall for the same stuff. And I don't know. But getting rich is easy. Why do I say that? Because once you understand this is what makes people move, you simply give them what they want. If you look over on my other page, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I've been studying. I study people. And I realized that on my other page that I sell all my stuff, you know what I realized? I got to cater to the black woman. Why? Because the black woman spends more money than anybody else. I'm just going to be honest, right? And then what do I know that the black women love? You know what black women really love? Other black women. It's a whole women empowerment thing going on right now in the black community. So if you just put a picture of a beautiful black woman up, all the black women are like, yes. Maybe because it's the woman they want to be. Or maybe they see the woman as a goddess. I don't really know what's going on in the psyche, but I do know that black women love other black women. Now, here's the thing. If I put up a handsome black man, not that much response. It's very interesting. It's like, wow, okay, I just thought maybe y'all would like the black man too. Not so much. At least not looking at him. I don't even know if they like talking to him at this point in my life. But black women love other black women. And black men love black women. So the black woman is now the goddess. And as long as you say queen or you say goddess, as it relates to a black woman, they will give you all their money. Don't shout me down because I'm preaching good. Now, if I know this, don't you think that everybody else knows this too? And they play on it. Time and time and time again. They play on it. See, most people don't want to hear this stuff. Because they're like, man, I've been bamboozled. Yeah, you have, because you ain't been paying attention. You don't care to pay attention. And so once you get to this place, you're like, wow. Now, here's the thing. Black businesses don't seem to get this. They are the worst at marketing because they don't pay attention. They don't study things. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that up there? Nobody wants to see you holding the mic. That's not marketing. You cater to the hearts of people. And these are some of the things that, if that's your demographic, that's what they love. Give them what they love, and it becomes easy. Is there anybody understand what I'm saying? Now, let me go a little bit further. I want to talk about getting rich. Because I know that's not what many people, y'all ain't interested in getting rich. That's okay. But I'm going to talk about getting rich. Because I'm going to get rich. Because that seems to be one of the best ways to avoid a lot of confusion. And one of the best ways to make the biggest difference that you can make. I can bring a grocery store to my community if I want to, if I just get rich enough. Now, here's what I'm seeing as it relates to getting rich. Too many of us are giving away all our power. We really don't value ownership. Like my own. Now I'm going to say some things that y'all might not want to hear, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's something else that black folk love. Multi-level marketing. Why? Because they don't have to put in all the work. They can just connect to something, start selling something, build up a team or whatever it is will be, and then they get, pennies on the dollar. See, when I wrote my book, I said, hell no to Amazon. Why? Because Amazon was going to give me 30% and going to take 70% when I did 100% of the work. That doesn't make sense to me. So I said, hell no to Amazon. And I went and sold over 2,500 copies myself. I did a Master P on them. See, Master P understands ownership. And although y'all might not like his shoes or whatever he is doing, he understands owning your own stuff. That's why he's doing movies and stuff like that. I got mad respect for Master P. Because that's what else he's doing. He's teaching his children how to own. And so many black people I know, right? And it's nothing, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that word marketing. If that's where you get your start, you learn how to network. It's two things you need to learn. You got to learn how to network And you got to learn how to market. Most people ain't learning that. They're not learning marketing, which is what you really need if you're going to have a bona fide business. You got to learn how to market. So they get into these network marketing spaces and they kumbaya all day long. But most of them are broke. Most of them are still broke. Why is that? Because that's not the path for most people to take. Now, of course, if you get in and you bring in your network of Mr. Bradley or Mr. Crump, I know them all. You bring in your network, you're going to be paid. If you're the leader, you'll get paid. But if you're the follower, you're going to be broke. You don't seem to understand that. So you jump from network marketing company to network marketing company to network marketing company, network marketing company. And I'm just simply looking at them like silly wabbits. If you really want to sell jewelry, paparazzi, let's just give you an example because y'all don't even hear me today. I got to give you some numbers. So if you sell paparazzi, you sit up here going online every day trying to sell some paparazzi, right? $5 jewelry, which you probably pay $250, $287, maybe $3 for. I don't know. At best, you get 100% of the return of this paparazzi jewelry that you're selling. But the alternative to that is do the same thing, but with your own stuff. So instead of taking $250 to get $5 and you get $250, you probably pay for the jewelry, pay $1 for it, and you get $5. That's the difference. Mad profits. So you hear me talking about the Simpsons? What do you say? You know what? I don't care about this. I don't care about the cause. What I'm talking about some solutions now. I'm not going to spend my time trying to figure out why people are doing the things that they do other than we don't know. We know that. What's the cause? I mean, this is what's being fed down. Media is a part of it. And this is just, we have learned to believe. We have lost courage. I mean, I don't know. I can't go back that far. Right? Help me out with the cause. I want to talk about understanding some solutions. Now, again, it's nothing wrong if you're going to do that. That's what you want to do. You don't want to take it any further. You don't want to try to own your own. You don't want to get into mad profits. That's up to you. And you're going to choose it anyway. Matter of fact, I know some of you guys, you are still in network marketing companies, and I've never seen your network, and I've never seen your market. I don't even know what you sell, but just you're spending money every month to be a part of something that's not making you any money. Does that make any sense? No. So that same symptom or that same behavior goes into your business. You're still doing what you've done as a personal person, spending money on stuff that brings you no value, and you're just now doing it with a network marketing company. Well, if you're going to do that, why not give that money to some black folk? If you're going to do it anyway, right? So what I teach people how to build their brand. Now, in your brand, you can still sell the paparazzi jewelry if that's in your brand. But you also have the option to sell other jewelry that'll bring you more profit. But we got to begin to understand this is what everybody, you hardly ever see other ethnic groups doing the dumb stuff that black people do. If they are doing it, they're at the top of the food chain, not at the bottom. Now we know that there are a lot. Let's not get twisted out like everybody. I mean, everybody's stupid around here. Okay? But I'm trying to help people understand that there's a whole nother level that you, unless you are bold enough, have enough courage to go to the unknown, it's a whole new world on this side of the tracks of collecting checks and not just spending checks. Again, I'm not trying to come down on network marketing. I'm just trying to give you some context about where we're going today. Okay? Just stay with me. Okay? Now, I want to play the Get Rich game because I really want to open your eyes because my eyes have been open. And when I open my eyes and now I'm starting to see stuff differently. And Mark, you probably see this as well because you're an owner of a business. And if you're an owner of a business, go ahead and put down in the comments below what it is that you own. Now, first, I'm going to do a quick teaching to teach you how easy it is to get rich. But we must understand this simple concept. I'm getting to solutions. I'm not a talker. I'm not a preacher. I'm going to give you solutions. You can decide whether you're going to take them on and do something with it, or you're going to get the help that you need or want, or whatever the case may be. Get with people that can help you to understand even further what we're doing. There's only 3 things that people really buy. There's only 3 things. Number 1, services that you offer. Number 2, products that you sell. And number 3, knowledge that you teach. That's really it. Out of those 3 things that people buy, that help people get rich, the highest ticket item of those 3 is knowledge. Knowledge is way more valuable than services and products. So people pay a lot of money for knowledge. That's why there's so much student loan debt, per se. Right? So knowledge, what it is that you can teach. People will pay handsomely to learn from you, because it'll probably cost them less to learn from you than it would from going to get the student loan debt. So understanding, yeah, but we ain't even, Mark, we not even there yet. We ain't even getting to the customer care. We ain't even there yet. We just literally, we want to set some groundwork for just understanding opportunity. Right? We ain't even there about understanding your customer base. We ain't even there. We got so much to cover. We got so much to cover. So knowledge that you sell is probably the most expensive thing, the most high ticket item, and it's also the thing that takes the longest to get, because you got to go through a lot of marketing, a lot of 3, 4 month, 5 month, 6 month plan in order to get people to sign up to your class or your course, in order to pay for that money to get that knowledge. They got to know that you're an authority in that space. They got to believe that you can actually help them learn what they don't know, all that good stuff. That takes a little while to build recognition, to become an authority in some space that people will pay you to teach them, right? Then you got services that you offer. That service is kind of in the middle, because that's typically you're going to do some type of coaching. You're going to, say you're serving food or something like that. You're doing some type of service, or you're editing. You're doing some type of service. Well, that's a little bit lengthy too, because, you might have a customer or a client. These are clients, and those clients don't honor their commitments. They miss appointments, all that good stuff. So you got a whole bunch of going back and forth with a client just to get some little bit of money. But then you have products. And this area here in products, oh my goodness, it's so much money, easy money in products. Do I do e-commerce? Yes, I do. I'm all over the world. So products is the easiest type of money you can make. It's a quick transaction. If somebody wants soap, they buy soap, and you on and moving. It's the easiest way to make money. But here's what I see with Black people. They want to be life coaches. They want to be speakers and motivators. They want to do all the hard stuff without having anything easy. How many guys would agree that if you needed toothpaste, you go to the store, you buy some toothpaste. You ain't got to talk to nobody. You ain't got to have no long conversation. You ain't got to listen to them on YouTube. You just go buy the toothpaste. And then you go brush your teeth. You pay the $3, $5, $6, whatever. You don't even think about it, because you needed toothpaste. So you went and bought the product that solved your problem of being able to brush your teeth. You didn't have to talk to the checkout person. You probably checked out by yourself. This is the easiest way to make money. But we as a community have skipped the products the easy way, and we've gone to, because why? And I know why. Because we want to be on camera. We want to have the fame. We want our face in lights. We want our face on the, the flyer. Silly wabbits. The easiest way to make money, we skip. And we go to services, and then we go from services to then to try and sell or teach or what? Our knowledge. But the easy way is with products, right? I was one of the classes when you came to Forest Park High School. I want to get into e-commerce. Any advice, please inbox me, man. I can't give you any advice right now, but yeah, I'll be happy to give you advice, man. Just make sure you inbox me. We'll talk. You can, if you don't, and I'll show you how to get on my calendar so we can have conversation about it. So thanks so much for the question though. So easy. So this is why I say getting rich is easy. Because once I get into products and I start realizing, wow. Now I'm seeing a lot of us, we sell some products. We don't sell a whole lot, but we sell, right? And not many of us are selling products, but we might have a product here or there. It's all good. Once I let me tell you something. So I want to play the game with you. Let me play the game. I really want to just give it to y'all, but we're going to keep moving slowly because some people simply ain't going to get it. Let's play the get rich game. Everybody playing also get rich. First, I want to say this. Most people are not going to get rich. The reason why, because they never planned to. See, this weekend, I already got a plan. I can't wait till tomorrow to get here so I can start executing my plan. But most people have no plan to get rich. That's why they won't be rich. Because you won't get rich by hope. You don't get rich by prayer. That prayer helps you develop your plan, but you need a plan. If you don't have a plan, you won't be rich. You might fall into some money. You might win the lottery. You might have an inheritance come down, but if you don't have a plan, you ain't gonna know what to do with the money. You're gonna be broke again. So most people won't get rich because they simply won't plan. They don't like the plan. They're bad planners. They never heard the word before. I don't know. But for those who are saying, you know what, he said a get rich plan. I ain't never heard that before. And you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to figure this thing out, or I'm going to give some people that can help me figure out a get rich plan. Let me tell you something. So I've been, for the past year, 2 years, I've been settling. And like Danny said earlier, because I didn't know, I've been settling for less than what was available. So me and my infinite wisdom, I want to support Black-owned businesses. So I do business with Black wholesalers and stuff like that in order to get product, in order to sell them. I'm a great salesperson. But the margins are so limited. It's like, damn, you gotta say, I mean, you really gotta bust the pavement. And it's almost like being in network marketing. I'm only getting 100%. And y'all might say that's a lot. That's not a lot in business. Only getting 100% is not a lot in business because you got other things you got to factor in, you got to pay for, that if you're only getting 100, thank God I don't have no overhead like a building. I'm telling you, if I had a building, I'd be broke. Thank God I'm doing this all from home. If I was in a building, I'd be broke. Insurance, building, other stuff, banner and sign and all that stuff, I'd be broke. And most of those people who got buildings are broke. They're just living paycheck to paycheck. They just happen to not be, they happen to be their own boss. Because the margins are so slow if you do not go direct. If there's any type of middleman in between you and whatever it is that you sell, there's going to be cuts in between that, and you're going to get the last cut. That's only fair. That makes sense. And we all start that way until it's almost like being in the game. You've been doing it for a while. They start trusting you more. They start giving you more access. Your wallets get a little fatter. You start bringing in you start with the little $100. Next thing you know, you're at $250 every time you order. Next thing you're at $500 every time you order. Next time you have $1,000, they're like, he's serious. A get rich plan. So today, I did this earlier for those, some of y'all already answered it, but it's okay. I just want to make sure I give everybody an opportunity because I'm going to wow you today. You're going to be like, are you serious? Yes, I'm telling you right now. Yes, I am serious. Before I even start, yes, I am serious. So today I saw something. I was like, oh my goodness, what's that? I got a lady. I got some partners, some distributors under me now. And they're moving some other stuff, right? We moving weight, just legal weight. And so she started getting into the I don't have it with me, but she was selling the cosmetic pouches or whatever. So I was like, okay, she had 6 cosmetic pouches on Thursday, on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. On Wednesday, she's already sold 4 of them. And she started following me because she wanted to make some money. And I keep telling people, if you want to get out of debt, you want to get rich, I'll help you. But there's some things that you must do. I'm not going to help you for free because I'm going to help you make way more money than it's going to cost for you to get my help. I can tell you that. So what exactly do I do? Jamal, you're gonna have to ask me those questions. I mean, you know, I get you, brother. I know you're still young, man. Let's get through this, and then you feel free to inbox me any questions that you got. So, so I was like, okay. So I went to my spot today, and I was like, let me go see because I'm getting ready for the weekend. I'm getting ready to get rich. I'm going on to Augusta Flea Market, and I know Augusta is close to South Carolina, so I got some stuff. Like I got my little Georgia stuff, right? People gonna eat this up, and I went and got some South Carolina stuff, and I was like, well, let me see what's going on with her. I said, well, let me see if I need to get her something, so she can work over the weekend, so she can keep getting rich. So I came across these things. I said, what is this? And I'll show you guys what it is, and then we're gonna play a little game. So here, I'm gonna show Instagram first. All right, here this is a little plaid thing. I got 12 sets, right? Plaid. Okay. Now inside of this thing is a manicure set. Got the scissors, clippers, all that stuff, right? I was like, okay. And so in the little set that I got, it's 12 of them. Okay. So here's the two questions I want you to answer. Number one, how much do you think this whole set cost? The whole set. And then number two, what's the most that you think an individual will pay for one case or one set, one manicure set? So again, how much do you think the entire case costs? The whole thing, all 12. And then number two, what's the most that you think an individual would pay for a manicure set? This is the get rich game. I'm gonna tell you, I gotta change our mind. I gotta work on this. There's so much we gotta work on up here. So how much do you think we paid for the whole 12 pieces? And then number two, what's the most you think an individual will pay to get them a manicure set? All right? Go ahead and answer that in the comments below. All right? $10 total. So Jennifer said, so you think $10 for this whole thing and the most that someone will buy one for is $5? Okay. All right. We'll let your answer be there. Anybody else? My student here said $30 for the whole set and $5 just for one. Okay. Miss Mankin said $48 for the whole set, $10 just for one. Okay. Lester said $25 for the whole set, $5 each. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Mark Daniel said $75 for the whole set, $10 each. Okay. $30 for the whole set, $5 for one. All right, $24 for the whole set, $10 each. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to do. Now I want you to, it's 12 of these in here. So I want you to calculate my maximum profit based upon your numbers. So for example, my brother over here at Instagram, he said $30 for the whole set, $5 for one. So that would be 5 times 12, which would be $60, minus the $30 that I spent. That puts us at $30 of profit if based upon your numbers. Okay. That basically means I got 100% return. I spent 30, I made 60, I got a $30 profit. That's 100% return on my $30. Okay. Let's see here. Jennifer said $50 profit. So again, Jennifer was at $10 total. And then so I turned, so basically for Mr. Jamal, you're saying, hey, I turned my $30 into $60. Okay. Jennifer said, well, I turned $10 into $50. How many guys like that? How many guys would like to know how to turn $10 into $50? See, you can go out and you can buy the Halloween whatever, or you can start turning your money over, turning $10 into $50. Mark Daniels, based upon his numbers, he turned $75 with a profit of $45. No, it's all good. Lester, I got you. So Lester, you're at 5 each. That's 60 minus 25, 35. So you turn $25 into $35. $35 profit, right? $45 profit. 42 for Wakita. So you're wherever you are. $9 times 10, that's 90. I'm sorry, times 12. That's 108 minus 42, right? So I want you to start thinking about this. Like, wait a second, based upon my numbers. So 216 profit. So no, how you get 216? That can't be right. 10 times 12 is 120 minus 24. So you're talking about $96 of profit. $65 of profit. So turning $24 into $96. You see what I'm saying? I just want you guys to understand. You got your own numbers. If these are the numbers, then I've turned this into this. Now, what I will say is, like some of y'all, y'all know. So anyway, so some of y'all say, hey, I would sell this for $5. And I would probably accept $5, but I'm not selling it for $5. Not a master salesman like me. No. Now when I know that this is something that you kind of, it's like a necessity. How many guys, you need this stuff. Like you need the little clippers, you need the little stuff for your nails when you don't want to go to the salon. I don't know what all these things do, a file, a little cuticle thing. I don't know what this thing is, but I guess more stuff in it anyway. So just because I can open this up and they can see silver, I'm selling it for 10. I know I could sell it for 15 if I really, really wanted to, but it's going to move slow. I know I can sell out if I sell it for 10. All right. Now, I will tell you this. Selling it for 10, that puts me at 120 if I sell all 12. What if I told you I only paid 15 for it? I only paid 15. So 120 minus 15 is 105. And I could turn $15 into $105. I want you to think about that for a second and understand why I'm saying we're on the wrong side of the tracks. We're over here spending the $15 instead of not investing the $15, getting something of value, and then turning that into something, turning that water into wine, where people are going to pay more for whatever that $15 got than what I would have spent on that $15 for. You see what I'm saying? $15. Now, for some of you guys, you're saying, man, all I really need is an additional $100. All I really need is an additional $100. But I keep spending the little money that I got, not realizing that I can invest it into something and I can get that $100. Now, what if I did it twice? I mean, it's only 12. It's only 12 pieces. I did 12 on Saturday, 12 on Sunday. Now that's $210. So when I tell you that weekends are made to get rich and it's easy, how many guys have a hard time selling a manicure set? How difficult is that? Hey guys, look at this. You like the little case? Oh, it looks like a little wallet. Oh my goodness, look what's on the inside. Man, do you have a need for a file? Have you lost your clippers lately? Man, you get the whole thing right here. Products. And I could turn a $15 investment into $105 in one day. I could probably do this in 30 minutes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is unbelievable. Why it's small? You can put it into your pocket. You ain't gonna miss $10. I mean, man, I've been looking for. I don't know where all my stuff is. Let's go and get that right now. $10. Oh, I want the one in the red plaid. I like red. But we're too busy being broke than to get with people who can help us get rich. Now, don't remember I said earlier, I was in places where I'm getting 100% return. What is this? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is ludicrous. I mean, this is $15 to $105. That means that's $150 into $1,000. How many guys would like to learn how to turn $150 into $1,000? Think about what I'm saying. $150 to turn into $1,000. That's crazy. That's almost highway robbery. And this is what's happening every day, every weekend. That's $900 over 150. That's 600%. That's 600%. And some of you are settling. Some of you are settling. I was settling for 100%. Not anymore. I might still settle for 100% just because I want to represent a brand, but that's going to be very small of what I offer. Some of you guys are settling for less than 100%. Now, here's my question to you. Why would you settle for 100% or less when 600% is available? Why would you settle for 100% or less when 600, 700? I mean, because again, I could go to 15 if I wanted to. If I really wanted to, I just hold on to them for a little bit longer, sell them for 15. Nobody would trip on $15 to get tools that they can use for their hands and stuff, especially if I'm in front of them. Now, if they're online, it might be a little bit difficult. But if I'm in front of them, hand-to-hand combat, they ain't gonna be thinking about that $15. Like, oh, I need to have scissors. I need them. I need to cut my toenails. My toenails getting long right now. So why would we settle for good when great is available? Unless we didn't know that great was available. Why would we do that? Unless we said simple. Now, here's the thing. Now that you know it's available, just think about what everybody else is doing to us. Everybody else is getting the 600% from us. They're getting the 500% from us. They're getting the 700% from us. That's why they don't mind us being a part of the $1.3 trillion spending power, because that's a part of their 1.3 times 600% of their profit power. And we don't get it. Because Meg said, teach them to make that paper. I mean, and here's the deal. Let me just get right to the chat. Let me get right to it. Some of you guys are like, oh, you might watch this later or might be watching now. I don't know. You might be saying, well, how can I get some of that 600%? Well, I'll tell you, the access to me and our crew comes through the Black Billionaires Club. Because you ain't going to know where to get this from. But I do. So to get access to me and to get access to us, to be able to make money with us, it comes through the Black Billionaires Club. And if I'm just showing you right now how easy it is for you to level up, to turn $20, $15 into $105, and you think that $20 a month is too much, stay broke. Doesn't matter to me. I'm only interested in working with people who are interested in working with me. And the only people I'm really interested in working in are people who want to get out of debt and people who want to get rich. That's it. Now, there are going to be some of you guys who are going to simply watch us get rich. That's cool. Some of you guys are going to clap us on. That's all right as well. There's only going to be a few of you who are going to participate. Only a few. That's why I can do this so freely. I can literally tell you, this is what's going on. Because number one, I'm not selling to you. I go out here in my area and I sell to everybody else. I sell to the white folk. I sell to the Mexicans. I sell to the black folk. I sell to the Asians. They all calling me. Why? Because I just got good stuff that's valuable, that they see the value in it. So it doesn't really matter to me. Somebody gonna buy it. And I'm gonna keep looking until I find the person who's gonna buy it. Just that simple. So I can spend my time, as most people do, trying to build up the clientele, get my appointments scheduled out. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the simplest, the easiest way to make money is products. And so if you do have a service business, you still should have some products to sell. You also should have some knowledge to teach. This is the what do you call it? The trifecta. This is the trilogy of multiple streams. True, real, multiple stream teaching. 3 streams. Something to teach, something to offer, something to sell. The easiest of those, which you can sell all day long, is products. You do hair, but you don't sell shampoo and conditioner? Shame on you. Why let them go to CVS and get the shampoo and conditioner, or go to Walmart and get the shampoo and conditioner when they could be getting it from you? They in your chair. That makes no sense. And guess what? Even when they're not getting their hair done, they still buying their shampoo and conditioner from you. $600%. Do you see now why I keep saying that getting rich is easy? You see now why I keep saying that weekends are made to get rich? I'm going to go out here and get mine. I've been inviting people for a long. Yeah, I want to get rich. You'd be amazed at how many people won't even raise their hand. I'm like, y'all want to get rich? Oh, not me. I'd rather I'd rather stay broke. I'd rather keep spending all my money. I mean, I like doing this. I like living the life that I'm living, although I'm not where I want to be. But I'm not willing to change because I'm cool with what I'm doing. Okay, that's on you. But the same mentality is being passed down to our children. And they're saying, no, I don't want to raise my hand. I don't want to be rich. I mean, I just want to hang out. And then that same mentality is being passed down to your children's children. So don't get older and start looking at the youth and be like, why y'all acting like that? Y'all think like that? We didn't do that back. No, yes, y'all did. Same thing. Same thing. Over and over and over again. Decade after decade after decade. Generation after generation after generation. You want to be rich? Who talks like that? Everybody else does. Because everybody else is on the collecting side of our checks. See, I'm pretty sure some of y'all got some type of manicure set in your home right now. And you didn't realize that wherever you bought it from, you just put 400, 500, 600% into someone else's pocket. I'm sure you got some scissors that you do your own nails with. I'm sure you got the little toenail clippers and the fingernail clippers. I'm sure you got the cuticle oil. Just in case times get a little rough and you can't go get it done, pay for it to get done, I mean, you got to do it yourself. I'm telling y'all, it's easy. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you guys would say, if you had this in your possession this weekend, that by the end of Sunday, you'd be sold out? How many guys would say that? Well, it's easy. It would be easy for me. If it's easy for you, let's say it'll be easy for me. If it will be easy for you, wherever you are, whatever city, it don't matter. If you had this in your possession right now, and it's Friday, and now we're going into Sunday, how many guys will say, you know what? It would be easy for me to sell out of 12 manicure sets by the week this weekend, which means that you would end up putting at least $100 into your pocket. How many guys say that'd be easy for me? I mean, I just call my friends real quick. I mean, I got at least 25 people to probably buy it right now. Earlier, we talked about this. Like, you don't know what you don't know. I agree. But even if you don't know, you in order to know, you have to want to know what you don't know. And see, for me, what happened for me is I started seeing that people were living differently than me. I was like, wait a second, there's something going on different over there than where I'm at. And I just simply wanted to know, what are they doing What is going on? How come they going to the best schools? How come they getting the best education? I just wanted to know. How come all their stores are in my community? I just wanted to know. Like, what's going on? What are we missing? And then I started learning. Then I started investing. And then I started getting access. And then I realized this. The only thing they care about, the only thing they talk about is money. I go up in there, you know what I'm saying? They don't care what color I am. As long as I got some money in my pocket or a credit card, they're swiping is good. And then guess what? They like, he back again? It's only been 2 days. You know what they start asking? Where you selling this stuff at? How you getting rid of it? That's what I'll be telling me. Y'all not finna come up into my territory. That's what they be asking. How? Where are you? When I went through them sheets and I went through 6 cases in 3 days, they were like, "You back again? You saw it? Yeah. Where are you selling it?" I was like, I'm just doing what I do, man. That's what we do. They be amazed, and then they be happy. And oh, he's getting some more money. Then they start treating you like a king. They start calling you sir. What do you need today, sir? How can I help you today, sir? Then they start smiling when you walk in the door. Oh, Lord, so you back on. What can we do? What do you need? What? Yeah. Or just 1, 5, 10, 20? How many? Then they start taking your stuff to the car. Thank you so much, sir. This is what happens. On the other side that many of us have never been to. Don't matter. Color, creed, age, they don't care. They'll write you up in a minute, give you your ticket, collect that check, and hope you come back again soon. So y'all know what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to get up, I'm going to get out, and I'm going to go get something. I got a plan to get rich the easy way. How about you? Here's the beautiful thing. Not only do I got a plan for myself, I got a plan to help other people. That's right. I've been blessed to be a blessing. I've been helping anybody, and I mean anybody, who actually show up, who'll come. We're working on a program right now to help the those that are being coming back into society, getting out of jail, got a record, can't get a job. We're setting up hubs for them to go out and sell products so they can get rich. They can do for self. I'm just letting y'all know I ain't waiting on y'all. I ain't waiting. I'm not gonna let somebody else's procrastination be my delay. Either get on the train or not. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't waiting though. Time waits for nobody. So if you're interested in what we're talking about today, you're saying, this is crazy. I mean, this is what's going on. Yes, this is what's going on. I said $15. You said $15. I said $15. Yeah, $15. Damn, let me grab a couple of those. That's what's happening. But this is what we do in the Black Billionaires Club, in case you're wondering. You want to get with people who got access. You want to get access yourself. You want to get to a place where you got an opportunity to level up, get a business started, whatever the case may be. You want to get away from the crowd of broke and get with people who are actually doing it, making relationships with every type of whatever. I'm telling you. And the other, I'm glad somebody said about this. Let me talk about this for the last thing I'll talk about when we close this thing up. So he said the vendor event on November 16th is the season for spenders. Let me tell you something, guys. These vending events are a gig. I'm not doing no more bit. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do any more. I'm gonna do very few. The gig is you put together the vending event, and normally the only people who really make money is the organizers. when you start talking about, when I just said, why, and here's my philosophy. If I could go and spend $60 and make $1,500, why in the hell would I go somewhere and spend $500 just to make $1,000? That doesn't make any sense. And I'm telling you, and I'm going to let y'all know, I'm going to keep saying this, vending events is not what's up. That's not what the Asians do. That's not what the Mexicans do. They don't do that stuff. They might do it every now and then, like a winter festival or something like that. But that's not where the profits are. That might be where exposure is, but real profits are not in these vending events. Now, $35 we can do. That $35 we can do. But when you start looking at, I just got an email. They want to come to some vending events. $500. Hell no. Why would I? No. I can go to 12 other vending events for the price of your one, and I can make more money at those other 12 every time I go than I go to your one. So if y'all need help understanding, and then look at this. I just want you, if you do vending events, that's cool. I just want you to pay attention. Number one, I want you to pay attention to the people who go to these vending events who are vending who never level up. Year after year, they're the same place, still going to the same vending. You never see them level up. You never see them expanding. You never see them getting bigger because they're doing the same thing, expecting different results. And the vending is getting more expensive year after year after year after year. It's not intended, most of them, is not intended for the small business, which you would hope is for, to level up. It's just for the small business to be there, to have them a space where they don't have to worry about cops and all that stuff, and they can get some exposure. This is the gig. Now, $35 is cool. You can't lose with $35, right? I'm just talking about these high-ticket stuff that y'all ain't ready for anyway. I'm telling you, avoid them at all costs. I'm just trying to put you on game. Avoid them. Now, I want to call none of them out because they don't want to do that. I'm just saying. Listen, y'all need to get around some people who've been there, done that, who know the game. Okay? Yeah, I mean, you cool. Yours is cool. $35, that's cool, man. You got food too. You got cheesecake. I mean, you're gonna get that $35 back quick. I mean, hey, that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Food vending a little bit different. That's a little bit different, right? But y'all need to be very careful because a lot of your money could get sunk into events because they sound good. And the next thing you know, you ain't making no money. And you look at your bottom line, you're like, wait a second, this ain't making no sense. I'm telling you, when you start doing the numbers, and I could make sense for some people. I'm not saying it don't make sense for everybody. Very few do I see it make sense. And then here's the other thing. The other thing that too many of us were doing the same stuff. So we're sitting there competing with our neighbor who got the same stuff we got. That's why I don't do the same stuff there. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why something like this is exclusive. This is why whenever I go, they get blow up. Because ain't nobody doing this. Right? Very few, if I ain't never seen anybody else with it. So I got out of the shea butter game. Y'all can have that. Y'all can fight over you fight over the shea butter like people fighting over grants and stuff like that. I got out of that game. I tried to get out of the oil game, but you can't hard to get out of the oil game. It's a $5 oil, so it's just hard to get out of that. I'm still in that. So I started moving away from stuff that it was too much competition with my own people. And I start finding stuff that very few of my people are even into. And then I start getting real rich. I mean, I ain't seen nobody with no manicure sets. You see what I'm saying? And these are something that anybody will buy. I don't see nobody with sheets. Not in our community. I mean, people gonna sleep on sheets. So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know. Evaluate those events. Now I'm not saying all events. Just hear me right now. You know, $35, $50, you can't really lose. I mean, but if you're really starting out and you're paying $50 an event and you don't make no money, that could be a big hit to you. It could be. Right? Right now, let me tell you where I go right now. I go to Spelman. Spelman's an HBCU. I go there on Fridays. I only pay $40 to be there. Right? I have another spot that I go to on Saturdays for free. If I'm not there on Saturdays, I go to the flea market, which is $17. I can't lose, right? With the stuff I got, I'm going to sell stuff. Sunday, I got two spots that I might go to. Both of them are restaurants that I've established relationships with. And they let me come out there for free. So I keep telling people, I don't make no sense for me to go spend no money when I can sit here for free and make money until I decide whatever else I'm going to do, at least through the end of the year. I'm pretty sure if I was in Wichita, Kansas, Mr. Mark Daniels, me will work something out. He'll let me come set up outside or something like that. I mean, you know, I'll just do what I got to do right now. But now I'm in a position where I'm putting my stuff in other people's businesses. I've set up relationships with my stuff is in their business because I can get stuff that most people can't get or not getting or whatever you want to say. Right? So I'm just telling y'all, I'm telling you, gonna, and if you don't listen to me, you'll learn on your own. You'll be like, yeah, he told me about this. Like, and I just keep wanting to be, you know, like everybody else and go to these events. $300 later, I'm sitting here broke, busted, and disgusted again because I didn't listen. And here's my premise. My premise is this: it's not enough margin there. You could not lose money, but still not make a profit. And that just means that you got more exposure. That's not how I operate. That could be how you operate. I operate, I'm going for profit. If I'm going for profit. Not just to pass my business card out. I'm going there to sell some stuff and make some money. Right now. Right now kind of money. But if you got any questions for me, guys, again, if you're interested in what we do, interested in learning more, I did this for free because I know it don't matter because people who are interested, people who want to hear this kind of stuff, people that really want to make money, they show up. And if not, you do whatever you do on a Thursday night, I guess. Whatever. Watch football. That sounds popular. That's a popular thing to do. Go trick-or-treating. That's a popular thing to do as well. But we do have the Black Billionaires Club, which is this is what it's for. So if you're a part of the BBC, go and put in the console hashtag BBC so people know that we have come out in forces. And when you ask me where should they go, James, it just depends on where they at. I mean, that would be something I would talk to that individual about. Where are you at? What's around you? What relationships have you built? You know what I'm saying? How to do it? How to set yourself up for success? I make a lot of money online. I can tell you, I make a lot of money online. A lot of money. And I don't have to go nowhere. They come to me. I've been teaching people about that. Right? I've been teaching people about that. You don't even have to leave a house in 2019 and you don't even have to leave a house in 2019 and be in six figures. You don't even have to leave a house to make $250,000. You don't even have to leave a house. You see what I'm saying? You don't. You just got to learn some stuff if that's what you want to learn. And how do you learn? By coming to class. And what's the class? It's called the Black Billionaires Club. If you want to learn, you join the club. If you want to watch, so be it. Now, I also say this, access. Right? Somebody hit me up and say, you doing wholesale? Yeah, for my members. Not for you. And you want to become a member and get access? Sure. If not, it's just going to be something that you watch us get paid on. I'm investing in those who are investing in me. Plain and simple. It's $10 to get to that level where you can actually have some money-making opportunities. If you're unwilling to do that, then I'm unwilling to talk to you any further. This makes sense to me. I'm doing my best to get to the people who are serious so we can go change our community. Somebody said, what's next for me? I don't know if that's what's next for me. Get rich. I don't know. Get rich. What's next? Get rich. Yeah. Get rich and build my school. I got goals. All right. All right, my beautiful people, man. In the comments below, I'd like for you to share something that you learned tonight. You know, was this worth your time? Right? I don't do this just to do this. I'm not doing this to be, I don't know, arrogant or anything like that. I'm doing this to help people to understand that there's a whole nother world out here. And it's a world on the side of getting rich. It's a world on the side of collecting checks. It's a world on the side of actually receiving that $1.7 trillion that other people are spending. It's a whole nother world out here. And we've been playing on the side where we give it all away. What's something that you learned tonight? Was this worth your time and why? It's the question I'm asking for you. What's your takeaway? Like, I've been sitting here listening to this brother talk for an hour. I hopefully you got something. Hopefully it just wasn't more breath coming out of my being, and it made no impact on you. If that's the case, I need to stop doing this. I could have been asleep. What's going on, Annette? How you doing? But if you're in a position and you say, you know what, I do want to get out of debt. If you're in a position saying, you know what, I do want to get rich. If you're in a position saying, I don't know how and I don't know who to get around. Well, the doors are open. It's called the Black Billionaires Club. I recommend, or I ain't gonna say I recommend. Hey, make a decision to join today. Now, when you go here, guys, to show you real quick, then we'll wrap this thing up. I know it's probably a little bit fast. As I said, we got 3 different levels. This first level, I'm literally going to give you access to wholesale and drop shipping eligibility so you can earn money. I'm going to teach you how to make money for $10 a month. Who else is doing that? But if you really want access, you got at least be at the silver level. We work on development. We help you not to just have a hustle, but to actually develop a bona fide business. Then you start taking advantage of the tax codes and stuff like that. Personal development to help you become better. You know, we keep talking about our businesses and not having customer service and all that stuff. We help you to be better, not to be like those businesses. Then you want maximum access. You want coaching. You want to be held accountable to greatness. Yeah, you want to start getting to the space where you taking care of not only just you right now, but your future. That's that $50 a month. Make a decision. And here's what I know. $8.8 billion was spent just on Halloween. But yet people won't spend $10 a month to develop themselves. That is sad. That's sad, man. All right, man. Mark said, man, products make money faster and easier. As Martin said, it's been great. It's a beginning conversation. Some will have to experience rock bottom before they look for. That's what happens too, Mark. You know when I get the calls? I get the calls when the light's about to get cut off. I get the calls when the creditors are calling. I get the calls when it's desperation time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you know what I'm saying? I'm down to my last few dollars of gasoline. That's when I get the call. When I'm sitting here like, I get the calls when they finally get to a place where it's really past just bad enough. Here's how I learned the easy way to make money is selling products, but having the trifecta is a fantastic tool: products, services, and knowledge. Absolutely. Well, guys, this is the New Black Wall Street, where money talks and bullshit walks. I want you guys to remember this, man, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. Tonight I've shown you guys, why settle for good when great is available? Why settle for 100% when 500, 600, 700% is available? Why settle? You don't know what you don't know. But tonight, I hope I've done a good job of letting you know something that you might not have known before. It's a whole nother world on this side of the tracks. And getting rich really is easy. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. We're all we got, man. Takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, people. But thank God, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next time, guys, y'all know what time it is. Let me see you got some more comments. Know what time it is? 400 years of program? Yeah. Yeah, let's just start with whenever you were born. Till next time, guys, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.